The Fearful Adventurer, a bedtime story for courage. Deep in the heart of the jungle, where the sun blazed mercilessly and the air was thick with the scent of exotic blooms, there lived a young adventurer named Jack. His heart yearned for adventure, and his mind was filled with dreams of discovery. But there was one problem. He was plagued by fear. Jack had always been fascinated by the stories of the jungle. The tales of hidden treasures, ancient civilizations, and exotic wildlife had always captivated his imagination. But as much as he longed to explore the jungle, he was also terrified of it. The thought of leaving the safety of his home and venturing into the unknown sent shivers down his spine. But he knew that he couldn't let his fear control him. He had to find the courage to set out on his journey and discover the secrets of the jungle. So, with a deep breath and a pounding heart, he packed his bags, bid farewell to his loved ones, and set out into the unknown. The jungle was a place of magic and mystery, a place where the sun cast dappled shadows on the ground and the trees whispered secrets in the wind. But for Jack, it was a place of terror. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig, set his heart racing with fear. He felt as if unseen eyes were watching him, judging him, waiting for him to falter. As he walked deeper into the jungle, the path grew narrower and the trees closed in around him like a green prison. The sound of rushing water filled his ears, the ground beneath his feet turned soft and spongy, and the smell of damp earth and rotting vegetation filled his nose. Jack felt as if he was walking through a dream, a nightmare. As Jack journeyed deeper into the jungle, he began to see that his fears were not as bad as he had imagined. He met friendly tribesmen who taught him how to find food and shelter in the wild. He discovered beautiful waterfalls and hidden caves. He even came face to face with wild animals, but instead of attacking him, they simply went about their business. The jungle was not a place of monsters, but a place of life. The jungle was not a place of death, but a place of rebirth. Jack soon realized that his fear had been holding him back from truly experiencing the world. He came to understand that fear is a natural and necessary part of life, but it should not stop us from taking chances and experiencing new things. With newfound courage, Jack traveled deeper into the jungle, discovering more wonders than he ever thought possible. He saw the world in a new light, a light that was both beautiful and terrifying. He felt the thrill of adventure and the peace of solitude. He heard the symphony of nature, the rustle of leaves, the chirping of birds, the gentle flow of water, all blended together in a symphony of sound that was both soothing and invigorating. Jack found himself facing different challenges, but each time he learned to push through it. He felt the exhilaration of accomplishment and the satisfaction of having faced his fears and emerged victorious. He was able to see the beauty in the unknown and the mystery in the unknown. After months of adventure, Jack finally returned home. He was not the same person who had left. He was now a fearless adventurer. He was able to share his experiences and the lessons he had learned with others, inspiring them to face their own fears and to live their lives to the fullest. As Jack settled into his new life, he knew that he would never forget the jungle and the journey that had changed him forever. He had faced his fears and emerged victorious. He had discovered the treasure of courage and the true meaning of adventure. And as he looked back on his journey, he knew that he would always be remembered as the fearful adventurer, a man who had the courage to face his fears and live his dreams. The end was not the end. It was just the beginning of a new chapter in his life. Jack's adventure had not only taught him about courage, but also about the importance of embracing the unknown and living in the present moment. He knew that he would continue to face new challenges and fears, but he was ready for them, armed with the courage and wisdom he had gained on his journey. As he closed his eyes each night, he could hear the symphony of the jungle playing in his mind, and it reminded him of the beauty of facing his fears and the rewards that come with it. He knew that he would always carry a part of the jungle with him, and it will continue to be his guide in his future endeavors. The fearful adventurer's journey had come to a close, but his legend will live on, inspiring generations to come to face their fears and live their dreams. The end.